Hello and welcome back. Welcome back to another YouTube Live. This is the part 2 of our live broadcast event today. It is just a few days before Thanksgiving. It is Sunday. And I am grilling up a turkey. So my wife and I are having a Friendsgiving gathering today where we invite a few of our friends and just sit down and have dinner with us. So we're having a good turkey down right now. So I'm gonna turn the camera around. I wanna show you what I got. If you looked at my previous video, you'd see that I was struggling a little bit with the grilling, the temperature here, the grilling temperature. Now this is what I'm getting as a turkey. So this is about almost 2 hours into cooking. So I'm hoping in about another hour this turkey might be done. I do have some glaze there that I'm gonna put over the turkey. It's basically just a melted butter and a quarter cup of maple syrup. So I'm gonna use it to just glaze my turkey there. I actually took out the old smoke bombs because it really did heat up and it got really smoky, but they've run out of juice, so I've supplemented them for 2 new ones. I'm gonna close the lid here. It smells really good, but you can see right now, I opened the lid so the temperature went down a little bit, but it was actually reaching 300. If I turn it back up a little bit, it might get to 325, 350. I was actually cooking this at 350, but this is what I have right now. Actually, the first and the third burners are still all the way up on high, and the middle burner, which is where the turkey is sitting on, is actually at low temperature, or on low. It's helping me to keep that temperature in the 300 range. I really want to get it up to 325, so I might turn this up a little bit. I've been out here just monitoring this and trying to get the proper temperature, but I definitely want to cook it up at around 325. Now, what I ended up doing though was I cooked this. Well, I stopped all cooking. Let's just say that, because what happened was that the grill for some reason was not heating up properly. So it was taking a lot longer to get up to a correct temperature, and it just wasn't warming up fast enough. And so I lost some time there, but what I ended up doing was I turned off all burners and I got in there with the help of my father-in-law who came over to visit and put him to work. But we went into the grates and we cleaned up the pipes where the gas is coming out, and or the burners. We cleaned those little holes where the flames shoot out from. We cleaned them out really well, and we tested it out. Now, at this point, I did have the turkey on. So if you saw my last video, my last live broadcast, the turkey was already in there and it was starting to cook, but it just wasn't gonna be ready on time. So we turned off the grill, took the turkey out, and actually we put it right here on these platforms right next to the grill. So that worked out very well. We used mitts so that we wouldn't get burned. We got in there, scrubbed it all nice and neat, powered it back on, or turned it back on. The grill was working fantastic. Within a couple minutes, it started shooting up to around 300 degrees. So eventually it got over nearing the 400 mark, 400 degree mark. But with the turkey inside, we started hearing those nice, delicious sounds. And also started to notice the smoke bombs pick up. So all of a sudden, our entire patio area here, no, not that. Yeah, Claire is showing me
Turkey baster.
Turkey baster.
But you prefer the brush.
I prefer the brush for now, yes.
Okey-doke.
Yes. Okay, so that was my troubleshooting. The other thing I did to troubleshoot the lack of heat coming from the grill was I turned down the propane. I had it all the way up, but for some reason, I don't know if that was causing any issues or not, but it was all the way up. And I turned it back down just a little bit, and that helped, I think. So I think it's a combination of just jiggling that propane valve and then cleaning the grill, the burners really well. And so now it's actually cooking really nicely. And I want to turn the camera around because now you can start seeing that smoke coming out. So so there it is. Whoa, that heat is coming out. But anyway, this is how the turkey looks now. Look at that brown color. And it smells really good, too. Claire's going to take a sneak peek on it, too.
That's pretty.
Yep.
It smells really great. Wish you guys could smell this. Smell-o-vision has not been invented yet.
Yep. Yeah, it's my cologne for now. Ooh. All that smoke. Anybody who's going to come, it's going to... yeah, I smell like nice and mesquite smoky up in here. But anyway, turkey is doing well. We're still brining the turkey breast. So in a moment, I'm gonna go inside. I'm gonna show you the kitchen and see what we got going there. But I just want to finish my tidbit here outside the grill. So when I turned on the grill back on, my temperature aim or goal was at about 325 degrees, but I ended up going with 350 degrees to save some time lost when I had to turn it off, take the turkey out, and clean it up. So right now it's actually, looks like it's at about 325, so that's perfect. I'm gonna turn the camera around so you can see it. So perfect. And we're going back inside. So here's the kitchen. So I got these two smoke bombs, which I'm gonna save for the turkey breast, which is brining right now. I'm holding it up with some tape because, as you saw in my last video, this helps submerge or keep the turkey, whether it's whole or whether it's a breast, submerged underwater. Normally, what I experienced with the other turkey, brining the other turkey, was that the bag, all the liquid goes to the sides, and so it really does take a lot of water to submerge an entire bird or a turkey breast. But when you pull up on the bag, all of a sudden it submerges the bird. So this is why this is up here. It's just helping keep the bird completely submerged under the brine liquid there, the brine mix. Right now we're actually making some stovetop stuffing mix. Claire's working on that right now. Can I see? That is awesome.
It smells great.
Nice.
The smells are the best part of Thanksgiving to me. No matter what the food is, as long as it smells good, you're doing great.
I love that. Here's another one. We'll see if we got about 12 guests coming. So we had to, I'm grilling a 12-pound turkey, which is supposed to feed about, we're going into the smoke. Oh yeah. So, with a 12-pound turkey, I'm expecting to feed about, very tightly, 10 people. And so we're having 11, 12 people show up. Well, we're really expecting 12, but maybe possibly even 13 might come. And so the solution to that, because it's not quite enough people for a second turkey, was to get a turkey breast. Now, the turkey we got frozen, and so it took us, we got it on Monday, now it's Sunday, so it took us several days to thaw the turkey. Up until this morning, actually, I got out pretty early, took the turkey out, let it rest on the kitchen counter. A few hours later, it was time to go. All the ice was completely gone, so that was perfect. And right now, with the turkey breast, I'm gonna pop it in there after this turkey's done, and it should be done in half the time that this turkey is, done. But it should be enough to feed all of our folks, all of our guests, and maybe even have room for seconds. It is a 6-pound turkey breast. This is a 12-pound turkey breast. The reason I got a 12-pound turkey breast is because this grill takes a turkey that's that size. That's a maximum size of a turkey. You can see the smoke now billowing right behind me. But yeah, so this that's the biggest bird size that I think this grill can handle. So that's why I got 12 pounds. But you know, obviously, if your grill can handle a lot more than 12 pounds, if you can get a bird that's, you know, 18 pounds or whatever to just be enough to feed, you know, an army of 10, 12 people, then go ahead and do that. But I decided to go with a turkey breast that was actually all defrosted, so that's perfect. And my turkey right here. I'm actually gonna turn the burner off, the middle burner. I'm gonna leave the side burners on high, and I'm just gonna actually add some of this glaze right now. So I think this turkey might be done pretty soon. I wish I had like a little brush or something to, one of those, what do you call them, cloth brushes. But anyway, this is working out just fine. There we go. And again, this mixture is just simple melted butter with a 1/4 cup of the maple syrup. We've stuffed this bird with apples, which help it keep it moist inside the grill. And my wife Claire actually got under the skin and put some butter sticks inside of it. We also put some herbs in the cavity of the bird along with the apples that you see there. And all this is just helping keep the moisture. We also added some spices to the turkey that included mesquite dry rub, and also a garlic powder. There we go. Just putting some of this glaze in there. And keep the turkey nice and moist. Go. Now the outside is definitely nice and crispy right now. As you can see, this bright brown golden color here. So we're definitely approaching the last hour, I feel, of this turkey. I don't think this turkey has that pop-up meter. You know, a lot of these turkeys that you buy at the store nowadays, they have this pop-up meter. So if you don't have a thermometer, it's all right, because this little device pops out of the turkey when the turkey is done, letting you know it's done. But in this case, you know, I was inspecting it earlier and I just didn't see it. But the turkey breast, oddly enough, has that little pop-up device. Okay, there we go. So finish doing this. Okay, so in a few more minutes I'm gonna come back and keep doing it. Pan is looking good too. Some juice is flowing out. Definitely want to keep this bird as moist as possible. Boy, I really smell like mesquite and just wood burning. So I'm gonna have to reapply some cologne, I feel. Anyway, can't wait for our guests to arrive, but this is what's happening right now. So we did encounter a hiccup at the beginning of it that resulted in the grill not heating up properly. So we had to remove the turkey, go inside the grates, and go inside and clean out the grill, especially the burners. And we turned it back on, heat it back up instantly pretty much, and put the turkey back in there to save some time. I went up to about 350 degrees you achieve that by turning all burners on. Normally, you want to cook this bird with indirect heat. So right now, I actually have my burner, my middle burner, which is where the turkey is sitting on, off, and the side burners are all on high. That's gonna keep the temperature nice and toasty around 300. Right now, because we had the lid open, the temperature dropped, but that's okay because it's gonna pick it up pretty fast. That's what's going on. The table we're setting up over there with some awesome decorations. We're gonna have some good Thanksgiving, maybe even Christmassy music, so that's awesome. If you have any questions, just put them down below, write down below in the comment section. I'll be more than happy to answer them. But also, if you have any recipes you'd like me to try out on Grill Bites, write it down. You can send me a message or just comment in the section below. Yeah, I'll be more than happy to take a look at that. So thanks again for tuning in to another live broadcast of Oscar's Grill Bites. If I may do another one of these lives, maybe part 3. I don't know. What do you think? Okay, but anyway, 16 minutes in. I showed you guys what I'm doing here now. If you're welcome to watch the first part of this live broadcast, i.e. the previous video, and look at what hiccup I encountered with this whole process. But this is, check out my Thanksgiving my Thanksgiving turkey Grill Bites episode. It's one of the previous episodes, and if you're interested in grilling a turkey, there's some instructions there. Last year I did it slightly different. This year I actually brined the turkey. So if you want to brine the turkey, excellent. It helps keeps the moisture in. So if you do, just shoot me a video. I'd love to watch you do it yourselves. All right, thanks again for tuning in. Oscar's Grill Bites. Have a great weekend. See ya.